dreary day today. Just leaving Charleville-Mezieresand, I think that's how you pronounce it, and just going against the current for that little wee bit back out from the port, and it's like, oh my gosh, the current's like 2 knots, so it makes quite a difference. 2 k's, not 2 knots. How scary is this? These are the flood levels that it's been. 95. That is so high. So that would have been like to the very top of that wall. And the river is just over there. Oh, you can just see it. So this is Namur. Obviously we're just down there, and we're just gonna maybe go into this little restaurant down here for lunch. Had a lovely lunch just at this little cafe here. Very nice, with the boat just in the distance over there. So there is a walkway up to this statue up here, which is the 4 brothers, but we're not going to go up there, not after 4 beers and a steak lunch. It was a lovely little interlude. We stopped at the little marina there. Lots of cyclists. Must be a good bike track through here. Incredible. Yeah, see it's scraping up the weed, clearing the weed. This valley we've been going through has just been beautiful. We've just done a little side skirt while we go past the rapids, and we're just coming back out onto the river. Boarding house for cyclists and walkers. Very nice. So we've just arrived at the town of Revin, and it's a beautiful little port, really, really lovely. 13 euros for the night, and it's just really nice, really pretty, lovely amenities, power and water, really cool. Looking forward to looking around. You're off to get some diesel. So my mission this morning is to find the fire station at the moment. We're trying to replace our fire extinguishers as they're out of date, and I cannot find anywhere that sells fire extinguishers, so I'm walking to the fire station to see if I can ask somebody if they will help us. I spoke to a lovely gentleman at the fire station and showed him my extinguisher, and he said no, it's all good, don't need to worry about it. So that was good. Revin and this whole area is known for its metallurgy, manufacturing products and metal. And this is in the museum. They've got some great stuff. The building itself is like really hickledy-pickledy. It's quite an experience. The floor's all angled, really, really old. But all the things they used to make. It's a real rock tunnel. It's like bloody solid rock. Wicked. Back out on the Mews, and we've been amazed at the difference in the current today. We had rain last night, and the current is probably at least 1 or 2 k's stronger than it was yesterday. Quite surprising and quite, something to be aware of. There's also a bit more debris in the water. Watching out for bits of tree and things. So we should get to the next town quite quickly at this rate. I'm just sitting in this lock here, and we're just going to come around and we're going to moor up here tonight. But this is the Belgian border. We're right on the very top. Woohoo! So we're at Ecluse 52, just before coming into Fermé, and the gate is just a little bit open and it's got a double red light, so we can't go in. So I've just gone and see the little black box there. They have a little intercom that you can call the Eclusier, and they're going to come and help us. But as you can see, this is the actual river, and they're going over the barrage. So there's a lot of water in the canal and the river today. A lot of the time you get to these ports and you find that the Capitanery, they're only there from 5 till 7 at night. So we are in the little town of Fermé, really nice, on the river, and we're just going to go for a wander. Don't know whether you can hear, but France just beat Belgium in the soccer, and they've just been driving around town honking in grand excitement. This is what this area is known for, is the slate, and that's what all the mining was about. And obviously the mining has subsided, not so much now, and the town is a little bit tired. There's not too much going on here. So on our morning walk, the shop that we were going to, the bricante shop, was not open, so we thought we'd go to the laundry, of course. And then Tony scouted a little hardware store, which is an odd one, in the town, because we didn't think there was one, and we've managed to get a PowerPoint, which we lost last week, and we got a Mr. Grabby, a Mr. Grabby stopper, which are really, really handy for just getting things out of the water if you ever drop them in there, and in the bottom of their motor box and things like that. So good find, good walk this morning. So Fermé Port was very nice. There was power and water and toilets and everything, all very nice, but not much in the town. Lots of little fishing spots. So So we are in Loch A57, Ham, which is just here, and we're going to be going through a tunnel which misses out this whole section here. Great big quarry, crikey.
Crikey!
Crikey.
Crikey like!
Just saying, this must have been an old border marker, or you know, the border at some stage. There's a big fort up on the top, Fort de Charleville-Mezieresand. So this is the other port that they suggest on the box. It's okay, there's nothing that bad about it. It's a long way out from of town though. So it's finally stopped raining. Lovely little town. Went for a nice walk earlier on and it's been pouring this afternoon. It's just, the sun has just come out, so I thought I'd do a little shot of the quay. It's quite tricky. There's not a big area. It's just sort of where those two boats are. And then us two boats. After that, either side of it is for big commercial boats. So, and we've only got, it's quite sort of a steep little thing with ladders. So, but the other one, the other port that was further down, is not that appealing really, to be honest, and it's quite a walk. We're just watching them putting out the pontoons. When we got here they weren't there, so we've just been quietly watching them putting them back in. They must have taken them away for maintenance or for the season or something. So just putting them back out again, the fingers for the boats under 10 metres. Charleville was very nice, quite a nice sort of port, but no facilities at all. And yeah, nice little town, quite a few shops, but we're up early, so there's not much open at the moment. We've just come on to our first big lock and we came in all nice and easily, and then this huge big boat started coming in behind us. We freaked out and so we've come right up to the front of the lock. We weren't too sure how long he was, but and we had to hand in our remote from here as well. So there's another huge big boat coming towards us that will be going in the lock once we get out. So we're gonna scoot off to the right out of everybody's way and let the guy behind us go past us. So this is Gwen, who was in the lock with us. We're just letting her go past because she has right of way into the lock before us. So, and she is fully loaded. So we are at full throttle and we're racing to get into the lock behind the other boat before they shut it. He's just going that little bit too fast for us to keep up with him, but hopefully well, that looks like they're going to wait for us. So they waited for us, which was good, but we're right in the town. You can see the houses. It's pouring with rain, which is a shame because I'd love to go and explore, but it's just yucky out there. Pouring with rain, but I just want to show you how beautiful this is. If it was sunny, it would be so spectacular. We have stopped at Nantes. I think that's how you pronounce it. We're in Belgium, and it's stopped raining, which is brilliant. But our plan is to go and catch the cable car up to the top, and then we'll go and see the church. This is also the town of where the saxophone was invented. So you can walk up the stairs, or you can catch the cable car. I think the cable car. So the Citadel was really good, well worth the €12 each, and that includes the cable car up. So it was well worth it. Very interesting war history and how Dinant was, dealt with the war and how the Germans came through Dinant. Quite sad, but very, very interesting and very well displayed.
Man, I love beer.
Living his best life. So we saw these guys last year, and it's a charity ride, and they travel around France and they finish in Paris, but this is not France, so it must be going through Belgium as well. Had a lovely day today. Travelling along in the rain, Tony's giving me a look. I can see him, look at him. Oh, now he's all innocent. We've had a lovely day today, travelling on the canal with the big boats, which was a bit exciting, and then stopping at Dinant, which we weren't sure about, and it's actually turned into being a beautiful little town, lots of attractions. It's really, really cool. The Citadel was really cool, and we had a lovely dinner out, so it's been very, very nice. How cool is this? We're in the centre of town, and I think it's going to cost us about €14 for the night, and the cheapest Airbnb is €80 a night. This is pretty cool. First sight of the castle ruins. Oh, that was a bit of a walk. Beautiful view though. We bought our little portable coffee machine. I'm going to make an espresso while we're up here. We've got our bag with our croissants, and I bought these are biscuits of the region. They're made from flour and honey, and they were from when there was no food after the war. They're like a specialty here, and they're like a very dense shortbread. Not bad though, and the view is not too shabby. Here's the barrage, which which is what we go through the locks for, instead of going over that. Just spent a fortune at this little shop. Gorgeous. I've just been into the Capitan, who's in the building up a couple of flights up the stairs. Very friendly man, and it was €25 for 2 nights, and that's including water and power. Fantastic. So we are leaving Dinant today and heading to Namur. It's been a really beautiful little town. Have thoroughly enjoyed it. Lots of stuff here, really cool, and looking forward to seeing what Namur has to offer. Hun. We're just waiting. No, I can't see if there's a boat. No. So we're not sure what's happening. There's a boat in the lock, but it doesn't seem to be coming up at all. So Tone's just gone to have a look. So we're waiting at the next lock, and we have been most days, but there are 2 boats coming in and we're just waiting for them to get themselves settled. But it's been really beautiful. Lots of really nice looking houses. It's quite different from France. And the houses go right down to the water. Really nice. A lot of them have their own little private jetties. And yeah, really love it. It's a shame it's so cold and windy, because it would be lovely to stop in some of these little places. Look at that Rapunzel turret, that's so cool. So we made it to Namur today. I had a good trip down and found ourselves a nice little port to stay in. That was the first one that you come to before you go through the lock into Namur. We thought that was the easiest one to go into, and it's a bit quieter than the one in town. It's €18 a night. And it's all very nice. You have to have a key to get in and out of the lock, so we had to wait a while for the Capitan to arrive to give us the key, but all good. And then we cycled into town to find a mailbox. So you know, the Amazon lockers thing again, to get some parts for our plumbing. And yeah, so we're just having a lovely quiet evening, and the sun has come out and it's just glorious. The view from the marina this evening, it's beautiful. This wind has dropped and the sun's come out, and it's just lovely. Very, very nice. So that's it for this week. I hope you've enjoyed watching, and we'll see you next week.